Okay, boys and girls, today's homework is 5.3K, add and subtract positive rational numbers fluently. And when they say that, they mean add and subtract decimals, add and subtract fractions, add and subtract whole numbers. And as I look through, I'm looking at number 4. To me, it is the most confusing. I had to do a double take. I also thought number 10 was difficult. So I helped several people with number 4. So I think I'm going to do that one. And so number 4 is the one I'm going to be doing for you on YouTube that I'm posting to YouTube today. And the question is, Chef Marco has 1 gallon of milk. He used 1 3/4 cup milk to make a birthday cake, 7 1/2 cups of the milk to make chocolate pudding. He needs 6 cups of milk to make rice pudding. Does he have enough milk to make the rice pudding? So the first thing I'm going to do is figure out how many cups are equal to 1 gallon of milk. Now if you look at your star chart, 1 gallon, it does not have a straight conversion from gallons to cups. You have to do a two-stepper. So what I mean by that is you have to go 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. Get your answer. Then 4 quarts is equal to how many pints, and that many pints is equal to how many cups. Then I can compare it to the cups that he's used. So 1 gallon is equal to 4 quarts. And I can find that right here. Now I'm taking that 4 quarts and I'm going horse to fly. I'm going to multiply. And I need to find out how many pints. And there are 2 pints in 1 quart. So 2 times 4 quarts is 8 pints. And then finally my last step, 8 pints is equal to how many cups? And there are 2 cups in 1 pint. So to find 8 pints, I multiply 2 times 8. And so there are 16 cups in 1 gallon. A lot of my students have that memorized. Some don't, many don't, but it is a good idea to try and keep it in the back of your head. 1 gallon is equal to 16 cups. Now I've got to go see how much he's used so far. He's used 1 3/4 cups to make a cake and 7 1/2 cups to make a chocolate pudding. So I'm going to add 1 3/4 plus 7 1/2. And hopefully you know you have to have a common denominator. You cannot add fractions with unlike denominators. So I think to myself, can 2 go into 4? Yes. 2 times 2 equals 4. 1 times 2 equals 2. 1/2 is equal to 2/4. Now they have a common denominator. Now I can add them. 3/4 plus 2/4, I keep my common denominator. 3 plus 2 is 5. 1 plus 7 is 8. Now 5/4 is an improper fraction. Improper fractions can be changed to mixed numbers by putting the top number in the box and dividing by the bottom number. Top in the box. 4 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. I take my remainder, I put it in the top, put my fraction bar, and put my 4 on the bottom. So 5/4 is equal to 1 1/4. Now I can't put my answer as 81 1/4. That's wrong. So I take this 1 1/4, I add it to my 1. He has used 9 1/4 cups. He has 16 cups. He's got a gallon. Will he have enough? Will he have 6 cups to make rice pudding? So I'm going to take my 16 cups and I'm going to subtract what he's used so far, his 9 1/4 cup. A lot of 4th graders, a lot of 5th graders too, look at this problem and they just want to do, oh, well, there's nothing up here, I'll just bring down my 1/4. You cannot do that. You have to borrow just like on regular subtraction. We borrow 1, we take that 1 and we're going to put it right here. And we're going to put it as a fraction. Now, what fraction are we going to put there? Well, it's got to be equal to 1, because that's how much I borrowed. Plus, it has to have the common denominator of 4. So, 4/4 is equal to 1 whole. So that is what I'm going to put. That is what I'm going to change my 1 whole. So I've renamed 16. I've renamed it 15 4/4. Same thing, it's still equal to 16. I just borrowed 1. Now I can subtract. 4/4 minus 1/4 is 3/4. 15 minus 9 is 6. So he has 6 3/4 cups of milk left. So let's start looking at our answer choices. All right. Look at F. Yes, because 16 minus 1 3/4 plus 7 1/12, which is 9 1/4, we added them together, is equal to, we added 9 1/4, then we subtracted that from 16, it is equal to 6 3/4. And 6 3/4 is greater than 6. So F is the correct answer. He will have enough milk. He'll have 3/4 cups left over. So he does have enough milk to make the rice pudding. The other ones you can eliminate because they come out wrong. So the correct answer is going to be F. And let's take a quick look at 10. To get 10, you have 1 2/3 is how long the game lasted. 5-6 hours, the strikers were ahead. 3/4 hours, the scorpions were ahead. So what you're going to have to do for number 10, you're going to have to add 5/6 plus 3/4. 5/6 plus 3/4. You're going to have to find your common denominator. Some of you may have forgotten how to do that. You do your multiples of 4, and then you do your multiples of 6 until you find your common denominator. And you make your equal fractions. 6 times 2 is 12. 5 times 2 is 10. So 5/6 is equal to 10/12. 4 times 3 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9. Now you add them together. 10/12 plus 9/12 is 19/12. That is an improper fraction. I'm going to put my top number in the box, divide by my bottom. 12 goes into 19 once, and then I subtract. My remainder is 7. I put it upstairs. My divisor is 12. It goes downstairs. This is what the strikers led by and the scorpions led by added together. Now I've got to go back and subtract it from the total of the whole game. 1 2/3 minus 1 7/12. And here I'm going to make my common denominator, which is 12. 3 goes into 12. I can come over here and do it this way. 3, 6, 9, 12, 12. So we know that's going to be our common denominator. You're going to make your equal fractions. 2 times 4 is 8. You're going to subtract 8 twelfths minus 7 twelfths. Keep your common denominator. 8 minus 7 is 1. And then 1 minus 1 is 0. And of course you don't have to have your 0 there if you don't want it. So good for y'all. I just did 2 of your problems for you. Oop, I hope you could see. 1 and 2/3. I made 2/3 with a common denominator of 12. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I have 1 and 8 twelfths minus 1 and 7 twelfths. My answer is 1/12. So good luck with the other problems, and I did 2 problems for you.